Hey, it's the Red Carpet Ring where we are supreme. Today we're going to talk about why women's money in the bank needs to be canceled. Now, let's start off saying that lately, in the past several years, they added a lot of new women's events such as the Royal Rumble, Women's Money in the Bank, and others, even the Women's Elimination Chamber match. But I can say Money in the Bank ladder match needs to go, and it needs to go right now because it has been pretty much been a laughing joke of the whole WWE as far as that goes. Now, the Women's Money in the Bank started in 2017, and we're going to talk about each winner and when they won the Money in the Bank ladder match. A briefcase when they won the championship, and also we can discuss what happened to their career afterwards. Now, first, we'll start out with Carmella, the inaugural Money in the Bank women's ladder match winner. Now, when she first won it, they took it away from her to win because James Ellsworth actually got it for her. So already made a joke out of that alone from the beginning. And then she finally won the briefcase on her own. She later went on, cashed in the contract on Charlotte, the SmackDown Women's Champion, on an episode of SmackDown after she was attacked. She was attacked by two women. And Carmella took that as advantage and she went and cashed in the contract. She became SmackDown Women's Champion. Now, she had on for the title for several months. Was nothing really memorable of her title reign, but she was, she did what she could as champion, but she has not been near a championship since then. She's pretty much been lost in the shuffle. And I know she's on maternity leave now, but she pretty much hasn't done anything since she lost that championship, which was several years ago. So it really did do nothing to help elevate her career. She's pretty much a jobber. Next, one woman that won the Money in the Bank ladder match is Alexa Bliss. She won a 2018 Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Now, she cashed in on the champion Nia Jax at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view when she faced off against Ronda Rousey for the Raw Women's Championship. And she went and won that championship, cashed in on Nia Jax. Now, she one of the more successful Money in the Bank ladder match winners. She's, I believe, a 5-6-time world champion. But even then, after this contract, she's been pretty much lost in the shuffle. She did the whole, gimmick with Bray Wyatt. And even though I know she taking time off now with her skin cancer. I know she was married in the past year, but other than that, she really hasn't done anything huge. They was going to do something with her, Bray Wyatt, till he was released. He eventually came back last year, but she hasn't done much since then. This really didn't do that much for her. It did something for a little bit, and it did nothing else. But nonetheless, Alexa Bliss is a great competitor. The next woman that won the contract was in 2019, and this is Bayley. Now, Bayley, she won this contract at the Money in the Bank event, and she cashed in the same night. She cashed in, won the SmackDown Women's Championship. Now, she didn't have the belt for a while, but she did end up gaining it back. But that's when she turned to her heel persona, which she is right now. Where she cut her hair, changed her attire, and her theme music. So it did help her a little bit, but I think if she didn't change to the heel Bayley we know now, it wouldn't enough for her career. Next woman we have is Asuka, who won it in 2020. Now hers a little bit different because she did win Money in the Bank ladder match contract, but she never had to cash it in as Becky Lynch was champion. Since Becky Lynch went on maternity leave, she went and said, here's the title. She really won the championship there. She really didn't have to cash in or anything. They just changed it when Becky Lynch went on maternity leave. But she's also a multiple time world champion. But I think then it didn't really help her much long either. She did win the championship one more time after this before changing her persona and became a heel as of now. So as you see a pattern here, most of these women, they did become multiple time champions after this again, but they have to change their persona. So it really didn't help her that much either. But she is like Alexa Bliss, one of the more successful ones, along with Bayley. But it did very little to help her. It didn't help her a whole lot, very little. Next one is ASH. Now she won a Money Bank contract. She cashed it, became Raw Women's Champion, and she again changed her persona. Now she's back to Nikki Cross. Really didn't help her career either. She had a very lackluster run with the Raw Women's Championship. I believe Charlotte Flair ended up regaining the title. It just didn't do nothing for her. Or should I say Rhea Ripley ended up winning the championship. But it didn't help her nonetheless after she cashed UK champion. She had no memorable run as champion. And we'll do last year's Money in the Bank winner, Liv Morgan. Now, she had a promising run as SmackDown Women's Champion when she cashed in on Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey had to win the championship right back. Liv Morgan tried to regain it, but she failed to regain. Now she is the Tag Team Women's Champion, one half of the champions along with Raquel Rodriguez, but no one takes the Women's Tag Team belt seriously, and that's another story for another day. But nonetheless, it helped Liv Morgan very little. If it weren't for her having that championship, the Tag Team Championship, I don't think she would be much relevant at all. And she's a good competitor too, I like Liv Morgan. But the point of the whole thing is the Money in the Bank women, they need to cancel this whole thing and create another opportunity for the women to get a championship. Now, it started off as a good concept, but it didn't really elevate anyone's careers that much. And that's all I have regarding the Women's Money Bank ladder contract and why it needs to be canceled. You guys let me know in the comment section what you think. Should it be canceled or should it continue on? Until then, it is OUT.